Hey everyone, this is a trail review for Pine Cobble Trail over in Williamstown, Massachusetts. Williamstown is in the northwest corner of Massachusetts and is really just a stone's throw away from New York and Vermont. As you could just see, I was walking up to the trail. There is a small parking lot on the opposite side of the road from where the trail starts. For me, the parking lot has never been full, but I did go in the middle of a weekday, so that might influence how crowded it is. I was using Google Maps to get to the trail, and Google has the trailhead at the parking lot, which is good. However, for whatever reason, the directions for me stopped just shy of the correct street. But the trailhead and parking lot are on Pine Cobble Road, so it wasn't too difficult to put two and two together and get to the right spot. I was visiting the area in late March, and you can see this is really before spring hit the area, so most of the plants and trees aren't back to life yet. This was actually my second time visiting this trail. I really like the trail a lot because it's easy access to get to the trail. It isn't too long, and it gives great views of the city at the peak. And it's not really a tall hill, so I guess I'm using the term peak very loosely here. I didn't track the time or miles it took me to get to the summit. However, on Williams College's website, it states Pine Cobble Trail is 1.6 miles long, so not too bad in my book. You can see the terrain is a mix of dirt paths and rocks. I was actually pleasantly surprised that it wasn't too muddy for most part of the trail. It was a little muddy at the start, but then it didn't become an issue at all. I believe it was raining the morning of, or maybe the night before, but again, it wasn't too muddy for me by the time I started in early afternoon. The trail is really well marked and easy to navigate. Besides the Appalachian Trail, there's at least one other trail that links up to Pine Cobble Trail, but I haven't explored either of them yet, so I just stayed on the main path. Again, at least for me, everything seemed well marked, so it was easy to climb to the peak and then head back down. According to my Fitbit, I ended up doing about 17,900 steps that day and 196 floors. I don't think it's all attributed to the trail, but it definitely helped a lot. My average steps for the week were 11,000 steps daily, so the hike certainly brought up my average. You know, I was originally, for the trip, going to visit Mount Greylock too, since it's less than 20 miles away from Williamstown. It's the highest peak. Mount Greylock is the highest peak in the state of Massachusetts. However, after looking it up, I saw that the roads to the summit were closed and don't open till late May, so I never made it over there. Once you get to the top, and here's the pretty close to the summit. Once you get to the top, the views are just really great. I don't think my camera does it justice, but it's well worth the hike. At the top, there's a lot of clusters of rocks overlooking the view. They make for a good spot to sit down and relax after climbing the hillside. I ended up sitting down on the first set of rocks and just enjoying the view and the breeze for a little bit before making my way back down. But here's me getting over to the rocks and just enjoying the long hike. So thanks everyone for watching.